Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Mevoda and welcome back to another episode of Revenge of the Sea Team. A lot has been going on the server. People have been busy, myself included. I mentioned last episode that this building was ugly and I wanted to make it better, and it's only getting worse. I've been trying to mess around with some of these new Darkland oak blocks that I found. They got a cool animation to them and stuff, but I don't know. I don't know if they mix really well with this. I need to pick a good palette for that building is I think the big problem. Michael actually made us an ATM machine. So we have an ATM. I already got one, but you can get yourself a card from this for free. It doesn't cost anything. So actually let's just deposit some of our coins. We have a balance of $5.92. Very cool. And actually at any point if you just click, it will show you your balance. Clint's been kind of busy with a couple of machines over here. He's got a ridiculously efficient source of wood for us, so we have an insane amount of wood right now. We have 48 stacks of this dark wood, and yeah, he's been doing I guess he's been doing the sawmill so he can get paper a little easier without having to farm sugarcane. And yeah, I did a little bit more work on our storage building here. Michael left his hoverboard in here. I've been filling up the place with the barrels, probably going to upgrade them eventually. Over here I started a little tank for some experience. I'm going to build a room up top where you can go dump off your experience. Have a couple more tools. Yeah, definitely been busy. So I've been looking at some of the mods on the in the mod pack, and I think what I want to mess around with is some blood magic. It's something I have tried out before, but I always either stopped the series or server went down or whatever before I ever got too far in it. And out of the magic mods, it's one of the ones I think is really cool, so I definitely want to mess around with it. So that is why I have built this gigantic platform. This is where I'm going to start doing some blood magic stuff. Let's take some of these, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I'm going to put this guy up in the air because eventually this thing's going to be sort of pyramid-ish once we start getting to the later tiers of blood magic. So let's get started, I suppose. Oh yeah, I've been looking up some matter overdrive stuff. So let's look up blood magic. We're gonna need a couple of items. We're gonna need a blood altar, and then we are gonna need a dagger of sacrifice. No, we're gonna need a sacrificial knife. That's not too hard, and the blood altar's not too bad either. Sweet. So let's get some of those going. Actually, I need my tools for this. No, I have enough. Beautiful. Okay, that thing is so loud. It's always like yelling at me. How do you do this? Okay, it's that. Like a so. And then what? 2 gold and a diamond. And how many gold do I need for this? 1 gold. So we need 3 gold. 1, 2, 3. A piece of iron. Where's my diamonds? There we go. Okay. So we'll do this. Alright, we got our blood altar. That, and we need 5 pieces of glass. Let's see if we have any over here. Got 2. Let's go into here. 3, there we go. Let's cook those up quick. I don't know what this remote storage link thing is yet. I made one of those just to see what it was. Haven't figured it out yet, so it's just sort of sitting here in my inventory. Oh no, watch out. We might get... Yeah, don't want to get poisoned by the sludge boiler. Alright, there we go. We got the glass we need. So I think we can get started here. Alright. So one of the first things we're gonna want is a weak blood orb. So I think we're gonna need another diamond for that. And what else are we gonna need? We want a divination sigil. So for that we need that. Blank slate, we're gonna need some more glass. Okay. First thing to do is to come up here and place this. Okay, now with this we're probably best not being in bat mode because we're gonna want as many hearts as possible. So let's go back to our regular mode here. As you see, this is gonna start putting some stuff in the in here. In the here. Okay, so I'm basically gotta do this for a second, just try to fill this thing up with as much blood as possible until we get that divination sigil. I think that's what it's called. Am I saying that right? Divination sigil. Yes. Until we get that, we don't really know how much blood essence is in this. So we'll have to just fill this up as much as we can at first. And I'll be back once I've filled it up with a good amount of blood. Okay, we're back. Made a little ledge for myself here, and I think we're ready to start going here. So let's get our first blood orb. Might as well, as I regen health, keep feeding this thing blood. Okay, I think this is gonna work. Like I said, hopefully this does not run out, because I think it starts over if it does, and you do lose everything that you put into the diamond so far. It's filling it with blood right now. It should turn into a weak blood orb in just a second. Any second now. It's all about that suspense. Okay, and we'll basically take one of these, and then we'll, there we go. Sweet. Now we do this, and I think we've bound it to ourselves. Right? Yes, it is bound to us. Beautiful. So now what we gotta do... Well, we gotta eat a little food. Let's give it a little more blood. I think this will be enough. We need one of these. And we're basically gonna make one of these divination sigils. So we got a blank slate, glass, and an orb. Beautiful, there we go. Okay, so let's turn ourselves back into one of these. So we're gun at the ready because why not? Always down for getting more experience and more coins. I hear you. Don't think I don't. There we go. I am 4 coins richer. Okay, why was I coming all the way over here? Oh yeah, I really just need a crafting table. So I should probably put one up there. Let's grab just a piece of wood. We'll do this. Hey. We'll do this all up there so we don't have to travel back and forth. Okay. So let's just throw this right here for now. So we need to do this, a blank pattern, and one of those. We keep our orb, and beautiful, we have 400 life points in our network, and if you click on here it'll show you how much is in the altar. So we have 3,600 in the altar. Very good. Man, I should make one of the other blades soon, because anytime mobs get close to me, I could just kill them near the altar, and their blood and life essence will go into here. So from here, we want to upgrade this. So we need some blood runes. We need 8 of them, and for this, do I need the upgraded... Do I need the apprentice orb? No, I don't. Will this work with just the basic one? Let me see something. We're gonna check something here. I'm gonna put one in. I'm gonna get 2 blank slates. We're gonna try to make one of these blood runes. I gotta see if I need the stronger orb for it, but the way it looks is that would not be possible. I do not need this arrow. Let's throw it over there. Okay, let's try to craft one of these real quick and see what happens. So if I go like this, like that, and like that, I do get them. Cool. So I need to make 8 of those. I'm gonna do that, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, we're back. I have my 8 blood runes. I got rid of my little platform here, so we basically just build a little ring around the altar like this. And now it is upgraded to a tier 2 altar. And I also put a little extra essence in there. We're up to 5840 because to get our next blood orb, we're gonna need an emerald and 5,000. So made sure we had at least 5,000 in there. And I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use some of this chiseled netherrack to fill in a space here, because we're gonna need to build another row of blood runes outside of this for the next step. And I think what we're gonna try to do is, where are they? We're gonna make these runes of self-sacrifice. So I'm gonna have to go get some glowstone. I think I have, yeah. Alright, and we're gonna have to make the reinforced slates. We get those from making the blank slates from smooth stone, and then putting them back in, or just leaving them in until it makes a reinforced one with more life points. And oh, we got our blood rune. Sweet. And the reason I'm gonna do that is to get the further tiers of the blood orbs. Like for the next one, we're gonna need 25,000, but I don't think the table is gonna hold that much. We can't get the augmented capacity ones yet, I don't think. I think we need at least the next blood orb for that. Yep. So, oh wait, imbued slate. Yeah, we need a tier 3 for that. Okay, so, yeah, we're gonna go with these. And what that's gonna do, it's gonna allow us to feed this table much faster with essence. Pretty much every time we do that, instead of giving it 200, it'll give it much more. And I'm gonna make 20 of those. I think I'm also gonna go into the nether, get some glowstone, and maybe a couple of gas tiers. I did get a blaze rod so I can get some potions going. Yeah, I want some potions so that this is gonna be much easier if I use regen potions. So I'm gonna try for that. So I'm gonna get set up with a bunch of that stuff, and I guess I will be back with you guys when I'm ready to do the next step. Alright, and we are back. That took a while, but we're pretty much set up, I think. I did get a little bit of a potion set up here. Do I have any? Yeah. These guys. Plus I got 5. Let's empty out some stuff real quick. Let's hold on to that. That'll do for now. Okay, and we'll take all of these. So we have 6 regen potions, which we will probably need. And yeah, I've been spending a lot of time making these guys, because these reinforced slates take about 3,000 life essence each. That is a lot of blood. And just made a little staircase for myself here. I made a ring around here, and we are pretty much set up for the next tier of the blood altar. Pretty much you gotta build this kind of thing here, and this could be any block. I just chose this chiseled netherrack. The necessary parts are the 4 glowstone and then 5 some sort of rune on either side. So I think when we do this, we will have the tier 3 blood altar. So is that true now? Yep. Okay, so here's the problem. To get the next blood orb, let's just take a look. We need the 25,000 life points. Block of gold will get us that. And we can't really get the augmented capacity runes without one of these. So pretty much we need to find a way to keep feeding this thing life essence quickly. So wait, it's at 61.95. Let me see something. Okay, so we definitely it goes up by 600 now each time instead of 200, so that's big. Alright, so we're at 10,000. So basically, I'm gonna hope that this regen will be enough to allow us to keep feeding this thing essence to fill this thing up so it goes to 25,000. So, let's hope for the best. I'm gonna drink a regen. Let's put this in here and let's start feeding it essence. Okay, it drops kinda quick. Oh, I think it's gonna drop quicker than we can... Okay, we need to... I found a little bit of an exploit. Pretty much... If you go into bat mode to regen, then you can go like this. And give it a whole bunch of essence. And then go back into bat mode to regen. This is dropping quick. And then once again, fill it up. So we're kind of taking advantage of the morph mod a little bit here. Just because we need to keep this thing filled. How are we doing? Alright, we're doing okay. Be ready to switch back. And fill. Alright, beautiful. We got our blood orb. Nice. So this is bound to us. So some of you may be wondering, what do we do with all this stuff? Well, there's some really cool armor you can make in blood magic. You can do custom spells. You can do all sorts of rituals that make like quarries and all sorts of stuff. There's all sorts of cool things we will be getting into. I just had to get started with some of the basics here. But we did get ourselves up to a tier 3 blood altar, and we got ourselves the magician blood orb. We got ourselves the 3rd blood orb, so that's really good for our first episode with blood magic. Hope you guys enjoyed. That's gonna be it for today. If you did enjoy, please leave a like. Really helps out a lot. And if you guys are new, please subscribe and you'll see all the videos that I'm doing in the future. Thanks again for watching, guys. We will see you next time. Bye bye.